there's somebody who might need some jaldi cooling today is Mitch Starc. So I want to go to our experts on the coolest advice powered by Crompton Air Coolers Jaldi Cooling. Simon Joida, Mitch Starc is somebody who has gone for the whooping 24.75 price tag on his head, and he's going for 10.55 as his economy. So that's really costing KKR dearly.
Yeah, and again, it's the sort of the wow factor when you're buying a player like that. You're hoping that you see the best of him, and in the best of times it's great, in the worst of times it's not great. I've never thought Mitchell Starc is a genuinely good line and length bowler. He's a gun when the ball's reversing. I mean, when Australia was scratching the crap out of it with sandpaper, he was absolutely brilliant at Test match cricket. You know, he was unbelievable at Test match level. But all jokes aside,
very
sorry,
smoothly put in. Smoothly.
No, look,
very coolly put in there.
I think he's a terrific white ball bowler in the 50-over game. Wickets up front. He's got genuine pace, and he's an unbelievably good back-end bowler as well. I've never found he's a great line and length, even at Test match level, just hitting the top of off stump like Pat Cummins does or Josh Hazlewood does. He's not that sort of cricketer, and I think we've seen those have been the most successful bowlers in this tournament so far, especially the quick bowlers. And I talk about Cummins, Bumrah, who's got all the tricks of the trade. They've been the two standouts at the moment. So that's not Mitchell Starc. So maybe there's another role for him, 1 over only in the power. Maybe save him for 3 at the back end. I know he's been expensive at the back end, but this is a very dry surface and an afternoon game. Today might be his day to get a bit of reverse swing, to come around the wicket to the right-handers, to cause some issues. So he still doesn't use the short ball enough for my liking, but he'll feel under pressure as well. That price tag comes with a lot of pressure, especially when you're going around the park. I think the numbers showed he had one really good game and another sort of decent game. But he's been, there you go, 8.33, 2 for 25 and 3 for 28. The rest of it, he hasn't been at his best. So he'll be struggling a little bit.
Well, the best figures there, Joida, were in Eden Gardens. So he'll keep that in mind.
In a day game.
In a day game.
Yeah.
So remember, a day game suits him better, definitely. So I totally agree with what Simon's saying. Day game. Secondly, you can't change what kind of bowler you are. So if you see, where has the economy worked? His economy has worked when he's got wickets. Because he's not the kind of bowler, he's not the metronome. He's not Hazlewood to say, okay, put another length, put another length every day. That's not him. Cummins is also like that. So he sprays the ball around a bit. So his only hope, he's not going to get you with consistency. He's going to get you when he gives that unplayable delivery. So he has to focus on that, but also just use the short ball a little better.
Yeah.
Nobody seems to be using the short ball. And when you have that kind of pace at your arsenal, you just should be using it a bit more.
He's a great athlete, and obviously the pace is his key. Really is. The pace is his key. It's been up there, but I'd just love to see him just hit that length, for an over. Couple of bounces and just hit that length. You kind of know as an opening batter that Mitchell Starc's first ball is probably going to be an in-swinger to a right hand or a really full delivery. But just surprise the odd batter. That's kind of what I'd like to see from him. But I think maybe one up front and then just save it. Wait till that ball's old. Save him for the back end today.
All right, this is the advice that Simon and Joida had, but we had asked you all to write in with the advice. Let's see who the winners for today are. Manju says Iyer should play one down to utilize his batting. Narayan should open the bowling to get early wickets of Kohli, etc. Oh, interesting. Next up, let's see who the other winner is. The second winner for today. Chandan Sahu says his coolest advice, Kolkata should continue going big in the power play as they have firepower like Sunil Narayan. They must promote Rinku Singh in the batting order. Mitch Starc must take early wickets with the new ball. There's a lot of musts.
There's a lot of musts in there, isn't there?
For a cricket game, it's a lot of musts.
Yeah,
a lot of musts.
That clearly is a very hardcore KKR fan.
Go and do it for us.
I like that, but the Rinku Singh thing for me is an interesting one because he's just getting pigeonholed almost already, too early in his career as only a finisher.
True.
And we've said this before on the show. He's a batter. Look at that recent series that India played when he came in, went into in all sorts of trouble, got 70 odd, just worked it round, batted beautifully. He's a genuine batter.
True.
Don't pigeonhole the bloke as just a power hitter at the finish. If you're 2 down early, get him in, give him a chance.
Yes.
Fully agree.
All right, these were our winners for today. The coolest advice powered by Crompton Air Coolers Jaldi Cooling. You all know the drill now. In case you all have any serious, any quirky, any funny advice, please share your hashtag coolest advice to win big prizes powered by Crompton Air Coolers Jaldi Cooling.